Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, and I'm replying to a question submitted by a student. This is a classic algebra question, and apparently the student's getting ready for the ACT. There's a fair amount of algebra on the ACT and the SAT as well. Oh, now that thing just moved on me. There it is. Now it's back. Let me grab it so it doesn't move again. Here we go. Okay, so it's a word problem. So let's get started with it. So that we have a roller that's gonna takes 500 revolutions to level a playground. So I'm going to start with the playground. And the length, if you just think about the roller, I'm assuming that the roller has the length of the roller is the same as the width of the playground. So they're saying that's 120 centimeters, which is 1.2 meters. They want the answer in meters squared, so that's why I'm converting everything to meters. So I'm going to assume that this is also 1.2 meters. And then the other piece of information is it takes 500 revolutions to move once over to level the playground. So what we have to figure out is, what is a revolution? Well, if you think about it, if you think about the roller, if you're putting it on the ground, you can see that the revolution, one revolution, is equal to the circumference of the circle that forms the base of the cylinder. And so the circumference is 2 pi r, or pi d. We'll use pi d, it's the same thing. And I'm using pi d because we're given the diameter is 84. And once again, I'm going to convert centimeters to meters, so it's 0.84 pi. Okay, so now we're just going to figure out the length of this playground. We already have the width, so the length of the playground here is just going to be 500 times 0.84 times pi, and my calculator gives me 1319.47 meters. Okay, now if we want the area of the playground, we're just going to take length times width. So it's going to be 1319.47 times the width, which is 1.2. And my calculator gives me 1583.36. They don't give us a rounding instruction. I'm just rounding to the second decimal point here, and this would be meters squared. So it's a fairly straightforward problem. Perfectly reasonable to see this on an ACT or see this on an algebra test. It's just using area of a rectangle as length times width. I'm assuming that the length of the cylinder of the roller is the same as the width of the playground. Otherwise, it makes the problem much more difficult. And then it's just realizing that the one full revolution of the cylinder would be the same as the circumference of the circular base. Okay, so that's it for this one. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.